simple breathwork practice, and it's often one that is forgot about. It is actually my favorite because I can really notice the prana coming in, being stored, but also because I can see how well I've been exercising my lungs and how great my athleticism is because we are holding the breath. It is a breath retention. Kumbhaka, breath retention. This is separate of inhale, exhale, repetition. We are solely just holding the breath. So all we are doing is we're going to inhale and retain in the breath for 30 seconds, trying to do the entire 30 seconds, which is an intermediate practice. If you feel extreme dizziness or any sort of pain, or just like you can't hold the breath any longer, then you can go ahead and exhale and breathe normally until our next round. And remember that the more you practice this, the more you will be able to hold your breath for longer. And if you are at high altitude, or if you're like me and you're in a high humidity zone, then this practice can be more difficult. And if you travel to one of these areas, know that you might not be able to do this practice for as long. But it is great to be practicing in those areas because it will allow you to get better at your practice. So we're going to be doing this together for 3 rounds. Another thing you can be adding on if you are skilled, if you have the knowledge for it, is to add in locks, and this is really important in a tantric practice to be doing this. So the locks we'll be adding the Mula Bandha lock, which is at your root chakra. It is at the very base of your spine. Those perineum pelvic floor muscles, or more specifically the anal area for men, or inside the vagina for a woman. But overall, you can just think about tightening and drawing in the pelvic floor muscles overall, drawing those, tightening them, and lifting them up. We will also, at the very top of the inhale, be lightly tucking the chin, doing the lock there, and lightly holding the ribs against the lungs. And I will tell you this as well while we're doing it. So if you're a tantric practitioner, definitely try to add in those locks with this. If you're just doing this to try out for a breathing practice, then it isn't as important, but it does help you hold your breath longer. So pranayama is a practice not just to exercise the lungs to increase athleticism, but it helps you tap into your energy and tap into your body and your emotions and how you are feeling, and also to grow prana or chi to have a stronger energy field and body. So let's begin this practice, my favorite practice. We are doing it solo, but we are doing some long, deep breathing, ujjayi breaths in between for preparation and to have a break. When you do this, always have a break of breathing between each cycle, or you can also know other practices that you can do, such as a breath of fire in between, using this as a break, using this as a break between other exercises like breath of fire, to have a pause doing the breath retention in between. So you can learn more about that in another video, or Shivananda Yoga is a good example of that. They do that in their long pranayama practice, or I have it on my website. Come seated down with me. You can also sit in a chair. Very important to have a straight spine. Your spine is straight, your shoulders are back comfortably. Doing your ujjayi breath now, breathing long and deep, feeling the cool air come in and out and touch the back of your throat, breathing through your nose, out your nose. with a loud sound like the ocean or Darth Vader. And now for the Kumbhaka, breath retention. Exhale wherever you are. And inhale fully. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. Pull up your root block, pelvic floor muscles. Tuck your chin. Feel your ribs gently against your lungs. Holding the breath. Maybe your eyes are gazing upward. Energy going to the top of your head. Holding the breath a little longer. Release your chin, exhale. Exhale fully, relax your pelvic floor. Breathe normal. That goes quickly while I'm talking. This next round and the following should be easier because you have prepared yourself with this first round. So doing some ujjayi breath here, breathing deep in and out your nose, hearing that sound in the back of your throat. So anything is great, even if you just hold your breath for 10 seconds. It is a great breathwork practice, and the more you do this, the longer you will be able to hold your breath. Okay, exhale wherever you are. Inhale fully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your breath. Draw up your pelvic floor muscles, chin tucked. Holding your breath. Holding your ribs. Maybe you will feel energy drawing up your spine to the top of your head. Or even feel prana expanding through your whole auric field. And exhale, release the chin, exhale, and release your pelvic floor muscles. Breathing long and deep. A couple normal breaths. Again, switching to the ujjayi, in and out the nose. Loud breath at the back of the throat. And we're doing one final round. Preparing for the next round. Exhale wherever you are. Inhale to begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your breath. Draw your locks. Draw the energy up your spine. Tuck your chin. Eyes drawing upwards. If you had to take a little sip of air at the very top again, then that is totally okay and can be good sometimes. Release your chin, exhale. Exhale fully, relax your pelvic floor. Breathing normal. So we are done with that breath practice. So you can see it's a pretty quick practice when I'm not there explaining it for you. So you're just holding your breath for 30 seconds. Notice how you feel. So I hope this video helped, and you can always comment asking me any questions. You might want to also check out longer breathing practices that add this in between, like in between Bhastrika rounds or alternate nose breathing rounds. So there's a lot you can do with pranayama. I really love it, and it's definitely helped all parts of my yoga practice, tantric practice, as well as just being more athletic or focused on my martial arts practice. But it's also cool as well to like see how long you can hold your breath. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for joining me again.